Planet of the Fakes. And Pig Star HH News. Biden on Joe tells Tom Hanks he was sworn in as vice president in January of 2018. Democratic nominee Joe Biden continued his gaffe-filled convention Tuesday night, telling actor Tom Hanks he was sworn in as vice president in 2018 before correcting himself. 40 years later, to the month in January of 2018, I found myself in a circumstance where, actually 2012, I found myself standing in the same spot I was standing 40 years earlier, said Biden. I was waiting for a black man to come and pick me up from Philadelphia, a guy named Barack Obama, to take me to Washington to be sworn in as vice president. Joe Biden repeatedly forgets he was first inaugurated as vice president in 2009, January of 2018 excuse me 2012. Axelrod, Joe Biden in serious danger of serially distorting his own record. Former senior Obama advisor David Axelrod weighed in on Joe Biden's recent speaking gaffes on the campaign trail this week, saying the Democratic frontrunner is in serious danger of serially distorting his own record. It's one thing to have a well-earned rep for goofy, harmless gaffes. It's another if you serially distort your own record. Joe Biden is in danger of creating a more damaging meme, posted Axelrod on social media. It's one thing to have a well-earned rep for goofy, harmless gaffes. It's another if you serially distort your own record. Joe Biden is in danger of creating a more damaging meme. Axelrod made similar comments earlier this year, saying Biden can either cut it or he can't after reports the former vice president was reducing his campaign schedule to minimize mistakes. This is bad advice. You can't cloister the candidate and win. He either can cut it or he can't, and the only way he can prove he can is to be an active and vigorous candidate. He's running for president of the United States, for God's sake. Posted Axelrod on social media. This is bad advice. You can't cloister the candidate and win. He either can cut it or he can't, and the only way he can prove he can is to be an active and vigorous candidate. He's running for president of the allies, and political insiders close to Joe Biden are reportedly telling the former vice president to scale back his campaign stops and speaking events, hoping the reduced schedule will minimize future speaking gaffes. Allies to Joe Biden have been floating the idea of altering the former vice president's schedule in an effort to reduce the gaffes he has made in recent days, reports The Hill. The allies, growing increasingly nervous about Biden's verbal flubs, have said it's an approach that's been suggested to campaign officials on the heels of the former vice president's stumbles. He needs to be a strong force on the campaign trail, but he also has to pace himself, said one insider. Biden in TX, look, tomorrow is Super Thursday, Tuesday, I'm rushing ahead, aren't I? Posted by Hannity staff -3.02.20. Former Vice President Joe Biden continued his gaffe-filled campaign Monday in Texas, telling supporters tomorrow is Super Thursday before correcting himself. Join us. Go to joebiden.com, sign up, volunteer, contribute if you can, but we need you very badly. Every vote matters tomorrow. Look, tomorrow is Super Thursday, Tuesday. I'll tell you what, I'm rushing ahead, aren't I? Asked Biden. Repost. Full link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, and comment, hit the bell. And if you have time, thank you very, very, very much. Go to www.